Peace and blessings. I'm sure I'm not the only one who cannot sleep, or in some places there may be it may be morning time even. So hopefully you'll come in and join in on the chat, talk for a little while, and see if we can help each other go to sleep. Talk about whatever subject that you would like to talk about, and let's see what happens. Peace and love, whoever just came in the room. Thank you. Who are you? Let me know who you are. Thumbs up the video. We're just going to talk about insomnia. I mean, not insomnia, but just we're up and we can't go to sleep. So why not talk about it? And this is not going to be like my regular dreadlock chats or my nutrition chats or whatever. So we're going to just talk about whatever's on your mind. This is totally unrelated to my regular channel. We'll wait for a few more people to come in. I just sent out a notice, so give it a few more minutes. But welcome to whoever's in the room. Thank you for coming in. Thumbs up if you have anything that you would like to say or get off your chest or talk about, please, by all means, let's talk about it. I just, what can I say? Ooh, it's reconnecting. Hold on one second. Okay. Hopefully you can see me now. All right, whoever's in the room, let me know if you can see me well or if it's buffering down. Yes, no, maybe so. Just thumbs up if you can see me clearly, if it's not buffering. Okay. Well, I guess I'll talk to myself. Anyway, just sitting up. This has been going on forever. Can't go to sleep. Not just because of what's going on in the world, but I'm sure that's part of it today. I've been dealing with insomnia for a long time, so this is nothing new for me. But I just decided to come on and go live about it and eat some fruit and hopefully chat with some other people who can't go to sleep. I'm tired of watching television. Normally, I would just sit in bed and, I don't know, watch TV. And honestly, television is just like giving me the blues right now. So I just want to, I don't know, I just want to release and I just want to be able to release and talk to other people who are still up. Welcome to the chat. This is a totally different chat than the regular chats I do. I do chats mostly on dreadlocks or whatever, but I'm doing a chat just about not being able to go to sleep. So I'll wait for some people to come into the room. Let's see what happens. Welcome to the chat. I am Queen of Big K Double. If you're new to my channel, by all means, please thumbs up as you come in. If there's anything that you would like to talk about, join in. Join in. I don't know. I just woke up after a long nap, so I'll be up for a very, very long time. And this is my first time doing this, especially at my time is 1:34 a.m. Whoever else is on here, what time is your time? Crickets. I guess I'm the only one who can't sleep. I'm gonna have to try an alternative measure. But actually, I'm going to give it some time. I'm going to give it a few minutes. If you are new to this channel, normally I talk about dreadlocks. I talk about nutrition. I talk about health. I talk about whatever. And part of health, of course, is dealing with sleep. Our bodies need rest, and that's something I've been having a problem with doing. stress, too much on my mind. And I'm sure a lot of other people are going through it as well. So again, I'm just hoping that I'm not the only one up. 1:35 a.m. Central Time. But it seems like I may be. I'm going to wait a few more minutes. Yeah. I'll sit here and eat my my fruit until more people join in, though. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hopefully this means that you truly can't go to sleep either, and that you kind of want to have somebody, kind of want to talk to somebody. It's really hard, especially being single and just being a mom, and taking care of all the business that we have to take care of. So sometimes at night, I just don't go to sleep at all. I stay up to the wee hours of the morning. Whoever just came into the room, are you having issues with going to sleep? Anything that you all want to talk about, we can talk about. And by all means, please, go ahead and thumbs up the video. I don't have a topic. I just want to simply connect with other people who cannot go to sleep. I don't know. Maybe this wasn't a good title for this. Not sure. Insomniac Chat. Maybe I should have made it more interesting. Welcome to the chat. We're just getting started. It's what, 1:35, 1:37 a.m. Okay. I've been trying all types of techniques, breathing, thunderstorm CDs, YouTube, ASMR, all types of stuff, but it's hard. Hey, no love lost. Welcome. You having problems sleeping as well? What's going on in your world? What would you like to talk about? Is this something that's new for you, or is it just, something that's been going on since all of this madness in the world started? First of all, where are you from? Are you in the United States or where? Whoever else just came into the room, feel free to, it's an open discussion. This is totally off topic, off my regular channel things that I talk about. Normally, I just talk about, hey, St. Louis, you're my next door neighbor. I'm in Chicago. I don't know. I want to kind of just talk about something that's not going to stress us out, just something kind of relaxing or whatever. What do you normally do? No love lost when you can't go to sleep at night. Do you just ride it out, or do you try to do anything else? Listen to sound waves, listen to watch television, which definitely doesn't. How have I been? That's a good question. I appreciate you asking. Up and down. Major headaches in the past week. Just, I guess it's either, stress that I'm not dealing with, putting on a smile and pretending like everything's okay and it's not. I don't know. Not feeling good about being up. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Katie. Katie, I normally see you on Pharaoh Said That. I seen you twice so far on Pharaoh Said That. How are you, Empress? I wasn't expecting anybody from my channel to be on. I was actually just doing a late night chat. This chat, Katie, is going to be different from my regular chats. It's open. It's totally no rules. It's totally open. Except it's not going to be, we're going to be peaceful still. But, I'm not talking about dreadlocks. I'm not talking about nutrition. I'm not talking about the things that I normally talk about. So everybody can feel free to express whatever's going on in their mind. We could talk about whatever. We could talk about relationships. Welcome to whoever else came into the room. Please thumbs up as you come in. You're here for it. Oh God, it's been hard. No love lost. How have you been doing? Katie, you as well, because I haven't seen you for a minute except for on Pharaoh's Pharaoh said that chat. How are you doing? I'm having a major headache right now. I've been having a major headache for the past week, and I can't take pills anymore. I can't take medicine. So I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of this headache. What I've really been doing is just like going, just trying to take a nap or something, or just laying down. I think it's a lot of stress related issues. Katie, what's going on in your world? Welcome, Tiara. Thank you for coming in. Thumbs up the video. Tiara, what's going on? Where are you from? Welcome to anyone who's just coming to the room. I'm just having an open discussion, preferably with adults that are respectable. And we can talk about anything. Anything you all would like to talk about. This is totally different from what I do on my normal channel. Totally different. So it's no rules. I'm so sorry to hear that, Katie. I'm so sorry to hear that. I been there, done that with many people. I get it. Well, hey. Oh my God, you surprised me. I wasn't expecting you to come in. You up too? I know we were up late talking the other night. Welcome, sis. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, can't go to sleep at all. Took a nap and I'm just up. Yeah, my mind races a lot. My mind races a lot, especially because I'm a creative person. And right now, lately, I haven't been feeling very creative. I've been kind of stressed out. I did get a blessing today, though. I got a blessing beyond blessings, just totally unexpected. And it came before midnight. And I remember asking earlier, I was like, please, when I woke up this morning, I was like, please send me, the universe, please send me a financial blessing that is going to be unexpected. And before 12 o'clock hit, somebody actually, one of my West African dance sisters, just out of the blue cash apped me and my daughter for her birthday. My daughter just turned 13 last week, and I wasn't able to do a lot for her, but put together a video with all her friends and family, leaving her messages. Yes, everybody. Where are you all from? Where is everybody from? I know where you're from, but you can let the rest of the chat know. Yes, somebody. I mean, it happened. It was so weird. It was like right after I got out of my nap. Um, somebody, like I said, a very nice young lady from my dance class, just out of the blue, doesn't really know my situation or anything with me being self-employed and not being able to go out and make my money and stuff. And she blessed me beyond what I could imagine somebody who basically doesn't even know me did. It was really, really nice. Just to let anybody that comes to my regular chat know, this is a no holds barred chat. We can talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. Normally on my chats, I don't talk about religion, race, sex, whatever. However, my late night chats that I do from now on, I mean, that I'm just starting, this is the very first one. I'm sure it's not going to be the last. Whatever topic you all would like to talk about, we could talk about it. Because obviously it's a lot of stuff that's on people's minds that, sometimes they may need a release and may not have someone to release it to. I myself, I do see a therapist. Well, now I talk to my therapist over the phone, and I also, you know, just maintain, just deal with my daughter, taking care of my daughter. Katie, what have you been doing to like try to help yourself go to sleep at night? And no love lost, same thing. Israel, have you tried anything tonight to help yourself go to sleep? Somebody pick a topic, whatever you all want to talk about. Again, this is not one of our regular chats. This is not about dreadlocks. It's not about nutrition. Matter of fact, I pretty much have decided that outside of dreadlocks, welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in. Outside of nutrition and stuff outside of my dreadlocks, I'm not going to be talking about nutrition on my channel anymore. It's funny because it seems like it's funny when you try to help other people when you've gone through something like really big, 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 and you don't want to see another person to have to go through it, and you try to share your experience with people. It's not always received by many. A lot of people want to see you continue to be miserable. But the minute you say you come up out of something, everybody's like, oh, okay, good. She's miserable. Let me watch her. Let me watch her chat. But when you start talking about good stuff like being happy, being healthy, being free from certain things, why is it that people get so negative about stuff like that? Yeah, Katie. I'm sorry. I scroll through YouTube too, and I'm tired. I'm tired of watching YouTube. I'm not tired of watching it, but I just want to do something different. I'm thinking that everybody in here is women. If not, let me know. Thank you for thumbsing up the video as you come in. Again, this is a completely different chat than I do on my platform. So anything and everything goes that you want to talk about. I'm not really a political person, so I'm not one that can answer questions about that or discuss that. But I could talk about, whatever else. If anybody has something they want to talk about, give me a subject and we can go from there. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry, Israel. One of my friends just changed. Somebody else just changed their name that I talked to last night. Hey, Terry, what's going on? Terry, I just want to let you know, thank you for coming in. And thank you for video chatting with me the other day. This is a totally different chat than what I normally talk about. I'm not going to be discussing nutrition or dreadlocks or anything. Just trying something different because I am up late at night and can't go to sleep often. I'm so sorry, Flower. I don't know. You know what? I can't see, girl. I can't see. I thought you was somebody else that just changed their name that I was talking to last night. I'm so glad to see you, Flower. No love lost. You listen to music and watch old movies and fall asleep. Yeah. Sometimes I don't go to sleep at all. I'm thinking maybe not doing a nutrition talks anymore, Flower, because honestly, like I just was saying, it seems like, when you come up out of something and you try to share positive things with other people, it seems like people, I don't know, I just been seeing like I've been feeling a lot of negative vibrations by sharing just being healthier. You would think that people would be glad that you're healthier. It's not about weight loss. It's not about all that. It's about the fact that I controlled myself from walking down the street and having a heart attack and stroke because I had got pretty sick at one time, and I'm glad to be out of that. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the nutrition thing. I kind of got to the point where I was just like, it doesn't get any views. Nobody ever seems to be into like the recipes and stuff that I post on my community post or whatever. Another thing, flour, I haven't even told anybody besides one person, two people actually, that I probably won't be doing the Sunday chats anymore. Oh, Terry, I was saying about nutrition. You know, I've been pushing nutrition on my channel here comes Lucky, you all. I've been pushing nutrition and talking about nutrition and what I've gone through and everything for over a year now. And it just seems like it's not received. I just feel like, honestly, like I'm wasting my time. Like I don't feel like anybody's getting anything out of it. And sometimes that makes me withdraw and say, well, maybe I should keep some of that knowledge to myself. Yeah, I've decided it's not worth my time to do the Sunday chats. But what I probably will do, Terry and Flower, is I might do Zoom or that would be hard for you, Terry. I may do Zoom, or I may just do an occasional chat for maybe 30 minutes. Maybe I really don't want to anymore. I really don't. Yeah, that's Lucky. He's in his pajamas. He's ready to go to bed. He's just waiting on me. He doesn't know I'm gonna be up for a long time. You will always see me. You seeing me now. I just put out 2 videos the other day. I'm not gonna stop putting out videos. That's never gonna change. I was putting out videos for 10 years. Long before I did a chat, long before they had live chat on YouTube. I've been on YouTube come June 20th. June 20th was my first video, and it was just like a 1-minute video with me and my daughter. Yeah, you'll see me. I mean, a lot of people don't come to my live chats on Sundays anyway. I mean, we never, right? Empress Terry, we never have more than like about 9 people in the chat. So it's just like I put a lot of energy and stuff into it, and you know, I just got to the point where, honestly, I felt like me sharing a lot of stuff about nutrition and sharing a lot of stuff about what I've been through as far as depression, stress, panic attacks, all that type of stuff. I don't feel it's been I don't feel like it's been well received, So I just feel like, sometimes people want to be spoon fed, I had somebody ask me about something I put on my community post. It was a recipe it was a video that somebody else made. And instead of just watching the video, it was like, oh, what's in that? And I'm like, really? Are you serious? What's in it? Why don't you watch the video? That's what I did. I didn't make up the video. So I'm kind of straying away from doing certain chats. Somebody else said, "Hey, Lucky, he over here in his own world. Normally he'll be in my lap, but he's knocked out. He's tired." Yeah, Empress Terry, what I'll probably do is, like I said, I may do a Zoom thing or something, but I don't think I'm gonna put it on this platform. It's not worth it for me. And I hate wasting my time. I like helping people. I really do. I never do anything to make myself seem like I'm so great or anything. I just like to share with people so they don't have to go through some of the things that I go through or that I have been through or things that I've conquered. I like sharing that type of information. Yes, I would like to be a holistic coach. I would like to be a holistic health specialist. Yes, and the older that we get, I mean, we should definitely see. I've always totally been into health, but what can I say about that part? I've totally been into health. I've always been the type of person that worked out, but I've gone through some slumps and slumbers or whatever due to stress, due to issues that I've had. And I just recently started getting back well in the past year. So I don't know if I'll be posting any more recipes and stuff on the board, but I will, for those that's interested, I probably will do a Zoom channel. Maybe we can all that way chat together. Thank thank you, thank you, Boho Trends. Thank you. And yeah, Terry, I know it's limited. Katie, I'm not going anywhere. You went somewhere. I never stopped. I've been going strong. All you have to do is just check my playlist, check out my channel. You'll see I haven't stopped doing videos. I've been doing more videos. And again, I just put out 2 Monday? Yeah. I think teaching people how to eat is something that is perfect. Is a lot of people don't want to hear because a lot of people don't want to change. So I'm not going to waste my time in trying to help people who don't want to change. And I feel like my platform, most people, all they really care about is my hair. I don't really feel like people are receiving me as a nutrition channel, even though all the stuff that I've been through in the past 16 years, which led me to gaining a substantial amount of weight. And I was able to reverse everything and get off all medication. I don't feel like sharing that anymore. I get feedback from it that I feel like a lot of people are not even happy to see that a sister is still alive or doing good, you know what I'm saying, or feeling better. I always appreciate or love to see other people excel at whatever and do better and feel better. And I thought that, just putting out videos to help other people outside of hair, it starts with nutrition. But yeah, you probably won't see me on Sundays. If you do, it'd be something rare, but I probably will be up late at night doing live chats that are open, and we can talk about whatever it is, what you want to talk about. What am I eating? I'm eating, I have some fresh raspberries. I made today some whipped cream out of chickpeas because I'm vegan. I made some chickpeas into like a whipped cream. It's like Cool Whip almost. And I have some chia seeds on top of it. I also have some fresh strawberries. You're going to binge watch? Yeah, you missed out on a lot. I haven't seen you in a long time, Katie. I'm glad to see you here. Normally, we would probably see each other on Pharaoh's Place. Mental health is very important. I have a lot of videos out about it, but honestly, no love lost. Can I call you St. Louis, or would you like to call me would you like for me to call you something else? Mental health is very important. It's very important because a lot of people, even if they don't feel like they've gone through any health problems, mental health problems or issues, watch how many people, and I'm not trying to sound negative, but watch how many people are going to sit back and see, what type of stress and stuff that they're under. Like, give this thing that we're going through another month, and let's see how many people come out of it saying that they didn't have an ounce of stress or didn't go through any depression. Hey, Bonafide. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I'm waking up from a nap. I can't go to sleep. Bonafide, just to let you know, this chat is not like the regular Sunday chats that I was doing, and I probably won't be doing Sunday chats anymore. And you could go back in the replay and see why. And I didn't mention it to anybody on the chat because it's normally only a few of us in the chat anyway. I call you St. Louis. Okay, I'll call you St. Louis. But this chat is totally open, bona fide. Whatever you want to talk about, we could talk about. If you, I know you got a subject to talk about. So if you feel like throwing something out there, we can talk about anything and everything. And that's what my late night chats are going to be about. Whatever people are up doing. I mean, that can't go to sleep. We could talk about anything, grown folk stuff, whatever, So I just want everybody to know that this is not one of those chats that I'm doing where you gotta feel like, oh, I can't talk about this, I can't talk about that, because I did have rules to my Sunday chats, but not on this chat, not at the chat that I'll be doing probably like at 12 o'clock or 1 a.m. in the morning. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, everybody that's in here, thumbs up. Yeah, Terry, it's sad. It's sad. Yeah, I am gonna do Zoom. I would love to sit back in there that way I can see people while we're talking or whatever. I'm gonna do that because it's really not about the money. It's about having people of like minds that really want to join together and talk about whatever, you know. But this chat, honestly, is totally open. We could talk about anything. All the stuff that I talked about on my Sunday chats. Don't even think about it. I mean, I still don't care for profanity, but if you do, I don't have a problem with that. If you do feel the need to say profane words, that's fine. But the chat, it can be on whatever you want to talk about. If you feel like talking about religion, if you feel like talking about sex, if you want to talk about drugs, if you want to talk about being single, if you want to talk about your dog, whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna keep it real simple, because we are up late at night, and obviously it's for a reason. And yes, yeah, I made the chickpea. The chickpea recipe is so easy and cheap. Not cheap, inexpensive. Yeah, bona fide. It's not worth it. I cut the time down to an hour and a half. Then I cut it down to 30 minutes. And from coming into the chat, I love my Sunday chats. I do. I may do one occasionally here or there, but I probably will be doing more of like these late night chats or whatever when I can't go to sleep. I could believe the divorce rates went up. They also said that domestic violence has gone up as well. St. Louis. Absolutely. Some people who have had that are recovering from mental health, me, number one, may have it may be triggered all over again. It's very true. And since I've been off my medication, since things for the past year, I would say I have been doing pretty good being off all of my medication. But since all this madness has been happening with the virus and all that type of stuff, losing 3 people in the past month, just lost somebody, my nephews just lost their grandmother, their paternal grandmother Sunday due to the virus. So, it's rough. It's rough. Like I said, and not being able to go to like funerals or so, or not really being able to bond with other people. I feel it in the streets. Does anybody else feel it in the streets that I feel a coldness? At first, in the beginning, it felt like everybody was like uniting together, like, okay, we're going through this. And now I feel like a certain coldness out here in Chicago. I've had 3 breakdowns since this thing started. I had a major breakdown today. That's why I decided to go ahead and just lay down. Yeah, divorce, domestic violence, child abuse, all that stuff. Because some people are not used to being at home with 10 kids, 5 kids, 3 kids. I have one, and I'm grateful for that one, and she's a blessing. So I'm glad she's home, to be honest. So now I can give her not only her schoolwork, but definitely give her the lessons that they don't teach in school. You know what I mean? You need a penny, Barb? I need more than that. You'll be all right. You will be all right. If that's all you need is a penny, you really don't have a problem. Congratulations. Congratulations. 7 years. Oh, it would have been 7 years. Okay. Oh, okay. Don't feel bad about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Smoke cigarettes or smoke herbal remedies. Because, see, I've been sober since February 8th, 2003. That's one thing I can't go back to, and I'll tell you why. Having an alcoholic parent and watching all the stuff that I've seen growing up, it just wasn't pleasant, and it made it very easy. And even watching my father as he deteriorates and goes through what he's going through, it just makes it easier for me not to drink. But don't beat yourself up. A lot of people are stressed out. A lot of people are dealing with a lot of things. Thank you, Bonafide. It's been difficult. It has been difficult. It really has. And then especially trying to hold my nephews down and stuff, and being men, young men, they really are not trying to express their emotions. They're trying to act like they have it all together. And with me being the greatest auntie in the world, of course, I'm trying to help them out. Herbal medicine, honestly, I don't feel there's nothing wrong with herbal medicine. I really don't. I really don't. I don't use shampoo, Frankie. And actually, Frankie, this is just an open chat about everything. I'm not really talking about dreadlocks or anything, or nutrition or anything, unless somebody brings it up. But I don't use shampoo. You have to watch my videos. You must not watch my videos. I think you chime in on Sundays, maybe sometimes, or may have seen my Instagram or whatever. But I haven't used shampoo in years, and will never use it again. I water rinse only. Just to answer your question. Check out some of my videos, Las Vegas. Check out some of my videos. It's okay. Flower, it is totally okay. Flower said, I drank a bottle today and I'm ready to drink another one tomorrow. Just be mindful, because me and you talked about health before. It's a lot of sugar and alcohol. It's a lot of sugar. Bonafide, I don't want to miss. Right. Let me go back up, Bonafide. I think you just said some pertinent stuff. Hold on. I'm so sorry. And thank you, Bonafide, for coming in, because I know it's late. Yes, literally, you can't get proper funerals for your loved ones. Thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the live chat. I appreciate it, sis. Thank you. You've been working out a lot? Okay. Oh, you've been working a lot. Be glad that you're working. I can't even go to work. I can't go to my studio and work. And even if I did go to my studio and work, I can't go close to anybody to go sell my goods or whatever. I thank you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming in. We just talked about this. We just talked about it. Yeah, it is a coldness that's going on. I noticed that people, and even I'm picking up on being the same way. I'm being I'm adding to that. I'm not going to say that I've been the positive one, I'm being nice to the people that's being nice to me, which is not necessarily normal for me. Normally I'm nice to everyone, but yeah, it's been some crazy stuff going on. I'm glad you came in. Yeah, it's midnight your time. Israel Flower, that's who I was thinking, because I know the voice changed her name as well, and it's on Instagram. So I got it confused. I was just thanking you for the conversation that we had yesterday that pulled me through the night, which was probably around this time in the morning. Yeah. Everybody's going through stuff. That's good. Terry, you said you don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. Maintaining health is definitely key. That's why I have been pushing, not because of what's going on now, but I've been trying to push nutrition into my videos, my live chats and everything for over a year now, and giving out recipes and talking about stuff. And a lot of people, thank God that I did go ahead and, get myself together and get off all that medication and stuff, because I would be more messed up than what I am now if I wasn't, if I hadn't put the correct nutrients in my body, which, probably helped me, how can I say it? Help me mentally, the chemical imbalance that may have been. It's hard to see people smile. People are not even speaking like they were before. And I'm be honest, I walk on the other side of the street when I see people coming, because I'm usually with my dog if I'm out walking. So I just walk across the street. I just cross over to the other side, not trying to be funny or anything, but just, I just don't have time for the negative energy. And I don't know what nobody else has. And I don't know, a lot of people are not protecting themselves or whatever. Bonafide. I had 3 breakdowns, but that's not bad considering that it used to be a lot worse. It's not bad because I've really just had 3 in maybe the past couple weeks, and not like panic attacks, but just like going through like a good 5 to 10 minute hard cry, No, I haven't posted all my recipes. I just posted a few. It's on my board. If it's on the community post. I posted a few. Oh, good. Yeah, I have so much ginger root at home. Ginger root is so good. It's great for detoxing. It's great for your stomach if you have any type of stomach ailments. It's so hard for me not to talk about nutrition, because that's a very strong part of my life, just like hair is. So, even though I say I don't want to talk about it, well, I'm not going to talk about it, but I will talk about it to whoever wants to hear about it. You know what, Bonafide, I thought about you today. I really did. I was wondering if you were going through something. I appreciate it when you had hit me up, I think for Valentine's Day or whatever. I think it was Valentine's Day. But you had contacted me, and I appreciated that. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? A lot of my recipes is stuff I just come up with out of my head, or some stuff that I've seen on YouTube. I go to YouTube for a lot of vegan recipes, and I just alter them. I alter them for myself. Add my own, touch to it. Yeah, hair and nutrition, it goes hand in hand. You can't expect to have a healthy head of hair, healthy skin, beautiful skin, flawless skin or whatever if you're putting the wrong things in your body. Yeah, the negativity is real. Selfish, indeed. You know what's funny? I go to the grocery store sometimes. I mean, this is before we had to stand 6 feet behind each other. Thank you, Bonafide, and I will reach out and talk. I was able to talk to one of my Mason brothers and break down and tell him what was going on. Somebody that's been knowing me for a very long time. And we also, been in the same organization together for a very long time. Not just Masonry, but we both been in the AA arena together for years. Fresh ginger is excellent, Terry. It is great. I put it every day. I eat it. I chop it up. I put it either in a liter of water with cucumbers and about a 2-inch piece of ginger, and also I had a cup of pineapples. Is that it? Cucumbers, pineapples, ginger, and I blend it. I, of course, peel everything, and that's it's a good detox drink. I like to drink it too when my stomach is feeling bloated. Yeah, and I want to continue to post on my board. I just got to the point where I was just like, wow, is anybody even listening? Is anybody watching? Is it important to anybody about their health? I didn't want to make it seem like, I was, how could I say, boasting or bragging about what I done? Because I have nothing to boast or brag about because um, I'm catching pure HELL, pure. And that's why I said bona fide. Don't. This is not like a Sunday chat. It's no rules to this chat at all. You can express yourself freely and talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. However you choose to talk about it, it's still going to be a positive chat, but with no restrictions. I want people to be able to be open and honest and talk for real about what's going on in their lives. Oh, yeah. I love your hair, Israel. I love your hair, Flower. Yeah, none of our parks are open here. If we get caught near a park, baby, that's a fine. We can't go by the lakefront and we can't go by the park. Oh, our mayor shut it down and she's not playing. And some stores that were trying to be open and stuff, when they knew they weren't supposed to be open, they got hit with some heavy fines. It's no joke. Chicago has a rate of, at right now, we have over 9,000 and some cases of the virus. And again, Bonafide, you just um came in, but yeah, it's things have been crazy. Like I said, I lost my cousin. There was no funeral, period. People are doing funerals. One of my girlfriends lost her mother. Her funeral was aired on the internet. She said if you wanted to be a part or support the family, you could drive by and honk your horn, just like a police officer that died the other day for from the same thing from the coronavirus. Most of the times all the police officers go there and, support that police officer's family or whatever. That now all they could do is drive past and honk their horns. It's quite sad. Right. You have to move around. You said okay. You took a nice long in a park nearby that's still open. Yeah, yeah. All our parks are closed here in Chicago. And Mayor Lightfoot, baby, she is 4'8", 9. She is a powerhouse. She is not playing. I do the same thing. I maneuver around people. I crisscross the street because I'm usually with Lucky. I cross over from side to side. Yeah, some people are, and then some people don't know how. I'm the type of person. I don't want you in my space anyway. Not too close. Not too close. I really don't like people to be that close to me anyhow. But 6 feet, okay. But like I said, I went to the store yesterday, and this lady kept coming up on me, and I just, I was feeling like you are too much in my space, even if this 6 foot thing is not going down. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I go to my daughter's school to pick up uh breakfast and lunch and stuff so we can get all our vegetables and fruits and stuff so I didn't pull my juicer out, but I'm using my smoothie definitely in my blender all the time. But I just pulled my juicer out because I have so many oranges, so many apples and stuff that I'm just gonna go ahead and juice a lot of them before they go bad. A fine from driving from one state to the next. Wow, I did not hear that. Thank you, St. Louis. They shut St. Louis all the way down too. Yeah. they have websites where you can go to and where you can see in your county. All you do is type in your zip code or whatever, and you can see how many cases. And I have watched the cases rise. I don't know why I do, but I've watched the cases rise. I have a nephew that's incarcerated, and it's easy to pass it around in the jail system. Our Cook County jail system here in Chicago is probably one of the worst ones. A lot of people have the virus. A lot of people. My cousin, she's a writer, and she's done an article about it. I probably will post on a community post. Katie, you said your sister said a friend of hers was warned, and after that they mentioned finding her. Wow. You know what? My nephew is working in not California. I have family in California. My nephew is currently working. He's a traveling nurse. He's working in New York, and he has been driving to Baltimore. He's been driving to Pennsylvania. He's been moving around. So I wonder how many places they are finding people in, because I know for sure that he's been driving from place to place. It's definitely not the time if you're not in a relationship, it's definitely not the time to be trying to meet anybody. Definitely not. I know, bona fide, it doesn't feel real. I close my eyes at night and I pray that I wake up and everything is different. I'm so saddened by what's going on. Somebody was telling me that this was going to happen, and I argued them up and down. I was so mad at them, and I argued them up and down, but everything that they said was so on point, to the point where I had to apologize to them, because it was just that I had no acceptance that anything like this could ever happen. And I have elders in my building. My cousin that owns this building is 80. Her mother is 96. She just turned 96. I couldn't go downstairs and hug her. I can't go hug my cousin that's 80 or whatever. We have to talk from, she lives across, down the stairs from me. I have like five rooms of family here, 5 apartments. It's an 8-unit place, but we have 5 units that are just strictly family. Yeah, look it up on Google for me, Flower. Look it up. Wait, California, where are you, sis? I hope you didn't leave. You want to drive 34 hours across country to see your family? Be careful. Hold on one second. I'm looking for somebody. The Voice, are you still here? Because we had a long conversation yesterday, and you really helped me out. I want to thank you. Yeah, it's like being in a bad nightmare. I think a lot of people are not taking it seriously. People are still hooking up. The dating apps are getting so many new people. I'm not going to mention any names. I have somebody in my family who I'm near and dear to that is meeting new people, and I just don't feel as safe. Even the people I know, I'm not, nobody's coming up in here except for one of my nephews. He came over the other day, and for the first time, yes, I did somebody else's hair outside of my daughter's, but that's my baby, so I had to do his hair. Oh, relationships. You know what? If I've gone without it for this long, that's the last thing I need to be in. A long distance, a short distance, a pen pal, phone conversation. Yeah, and even though I don't have a lot of people to talk to, or that I choose to share some of the stuff that I've been going through with, I definitely don't need to be meeting anybody new. Even though I said before I turned 50, I wanted a change of pace for myself, a lifestyle change. a dating lifestyle. Flying, my nephew has been driving to different places, but he lives in Texas, and with him working out in New York right now, he did have to take care of some business in Texas, and he flew. You got married? Oh my God, are you serious? Oh my God. Congratulations, Flower. Bonafide. Flower got married. Congratulations. I remember when I was watching your channel and you were talking about your new beau, but that's somebody that you have been knowing for a minute. Oh, dang, I didn't read that part though. Your dog can't get on. You know what? I went Greyhound. My and there was a dog on the Greyhound bus. But it may have been because that person, I don't know if it was a CNI dog. I don't want to lie. I don't want to tell a story about that. But it was a dog on there. And that person got sick, and we had wound up having to, they wound up having to put her off and have somebody else come pick her up. Don't separate that fast after one argument, Flower. One argument, you're gonna have many, many, many more. I hope not, but be in a relationship long enough, there's gonna be some things that you don't feel. Try to work it out if you can, especially if you just got married. That's just my personal opinion. I feel you, Bonafide. I feel you. You know what bothers me a lot, even though I can't see at night. I just like to have that option of being able to go to a store after 9 o'clock at night if I want to. You know what I mean? I just like having that option. I love the lakefront. The lakefront is what calms down my panic attacks. I like being able to go to the lakefront. And what's even sadder is that the normalcy after this, the way we seen things before this happened, our lives are forever changed. It's going to be totally different. I know that from my heart. St. Louis said, congratulations, Flower. Katie says relationships can be a lot to take on, especially when people take. Oh God, would you say that a little bit louder? I wish you would. You could put that in caps. Trust me, you can. I think my friend left the chat. Where did you go, California? My sister. Okay, sis, Flower, you said you're staying married but separate means no more together every day for right now. Mm, okay. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Terry said, "What are you hungry and thirsty for, Bonafide?" I'm hungry and I'm hungry and thirsty just to get out the house and honestly go selfish. I know this is real retarded, but just being able to go to some of the places that make me happy. You know, like go to the museum, go go to certain stores, go makeup shopping. And then I just found out, so I went ahead and ordered online, even though I had no money. Uh, and set up here and ordered some stuff. Well, I had points. I had some points at Altus, and usually it takes them 2 days to ship my package. I was afraid that they were going to go under, so I went ahead and spent my $80 worth of points. And now I have no idea when I'm getting my package. Not that I really need it. It's not like I'll be going anywhere or doing anything where I have to wear makeup or whatever. And it's not like I don't have a lot, but it relaxes me. It soothes me. I have an addiction to it. Anything that I like, I kind of get addicted to. So I got to be very careful. Yeah, this is the end of the world as we knew it from before. A lot of changes are going to go on. What you say, Terry? You got the t-shirt to prove it. Yes, indeed. Thank you all for thumbsing up. Thank you for thumbsing up. I'm so happy to see some of my regular people in here. I really just thought that it was going to be all like different people in here. And just to let you all know, everybody that had like everybody that had wrenches for my room to help me with the trolls, since I made the decision to lay low on doing the chats, I went ahead and just took away all the wrenches on my channel because there's really no need for it. Because I probably will. I'm not sure if I'll do that chat on Sundays again. Matter of fact, I'm almost. I don't know. I said I would give myself to when I turn 50 in a couple months to make it 100% official that I'm not doing them, or just doing them like this, where we can go ahead and be real. Because Bonafide, as you know the rules to my regular chats. And again, sometimes I want to have some adult conversation about things, and I don't do that on my Sunday chat. I just talk about positive vibrations, which still it's about positive vibrations, but it's an expanded expanded platform where we could talk about different things. Like, I don't talk about politics, race, religion, sex, all that. We can talk about all that here at night. Hey, Gritty. Hey, thanks for coming in. Okay, Bonafide said, I can remember the SARS epidemic. A lot of people were wearing masks at the time. I have to wonder if it would have blown up into something like this if it wasn't dealt with expeditiously. Yeah, it was a thing. I don't know if I posted it or not. I posted it on Facebook, but it was a thing that was showing all the different things that they said was going to take out the nation for a long time. It started off with the whole computer thing back in 1999. Remember when Prince made that song or whatever, and people started playing it because they thought that 2000 party over. Oops, out of time. Yeah, starting even before that. It's a lot of different. Every year, it's a new thing that comes out. Some type of epidemic, the mad cow disease, all types of. What is that? Oh, that's my TV. I was about to say, who in the kitchen blending something? My daughter in her room. Who's in my house? Greedy, you saying everything is not going to be what? Oh, thank you, Katie. Yes, yes, yes. Me and Bonafide, 1970, we both going to be 50 this year, June 20th. Oh, it just did it again. I swear I was about to say the same thing. What the heck? It's my TV resetting itself at a certain time of night. My TV, the cable resets itself. It goes through the whatever it got to go through. Thank you. You are too. And I was so happy to chat with you face to face and talk about your hair the other day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you trusting me. Thank you. You're older than me. Oh, be grateful. Give thanks. Be thanks. A lot of my friends didn't make it to 40. And guess what? It wasn't because they got shot, killed, murdered, or anything. It was a lot of diseases. It was a lot of diseases. I lost a lot of people to cancer. I lost my friend just recently to kidney failure. We have been fighting to get him a kidney for years. He made good money and everything, but I think Bill Gates said it best. If anybody can pull up that Bill Gates had wrote this thing, I might try to put it on community post. Oh, no love lost. If you're not a regular to my channel, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Then you can see my community post. I am going to post dang, what was I just talking about? Oh, Bill Gates, where he broke it down. When I say Bill Gates broke it all the way down about being a billionaire and all that. It's not, he was talking about it's no difference in the $30 watch than the $300 watch. They both tell time. He broke it all the way down. He was like, yeah, a lot of people would like to change places with you, but they don't want to. They don't want to change places with you and take that disease that he was going through. They didn't want to change places then, but they want to change places with him, of course, being a billionaire, but they couldn't, oh my God, he put it down. If anybody find a, I'm trying to think, where did I see it? Type in Bill Gates, interview or last words or whatever. He put it down. I was in tears, but I was in awe of his honesty about his life. Yeah, bona fide, thirsty for life, everything. Me too. Hugging. Thank you. We talk about hugging. Being able to hug one another. All of that. Working out at the gym, you can still work out at home, but I feel you, the atmosphere is different when you're working out at the gym. But I'm be honest, I lost a lot of my weight here in my house before. I mean, before all of this, before I started losing weight here recently. But a while ago, I lost weight doing my weed. I have like a whole bunch of video, and then check on my whatchamacallit channel. Israel's leaving. Night night. Thank you for coming in, Flower. I'm trying to Terry. You know what? I don't know where I read it, but I read it. I'm gonna look it up, and if anybody can check and put down, like, I think Bill Gates' last interview, last words or whatever, is showing a picture of him looking. He was a handsome man to me, but it showed a picture of him very frail, and he made so much sense about this life, this world that we live in. It was sad, but it was so true. It was so true. Oh, you're gonna look for it, Terry. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. Oh, you're still here. Real quick, there are 14 states that if we travel there, we need to do a 14-day quarantine when we get there. Okay. I'm not doing any traveling right now anyway, even though I really want to go visit my nephew and share our birthdays together since we're born on the same day. And I'll be 50. I think he'll be 29, I want to say. Yeah. I'll be 50. I think he'll be 29. Yeah, 'cause he might be turning 30. I have a lot of nephews, you all, and right now I have like a lot on my brain and a massive headache still. Night night, night night, Flower. Thank you for coming in. Bonafide, did you hear about that? Or did you read about Bill Gates? It's crazy what's going on in our jail systems again too. My sister, I didn't know, because me and my sister, one of my sisters, my junior sister, we don't communicate a lot, but I didn't even know she worked at a prison. I knew she worked before at a prison, but she's a nurse. So she works with like a lot of patients that come over to her building from the prison. And they have people that are definitely affected with this or inflicted with this virus. Like I said, I remember me and all my sisters were chatting, and we were like, do you know anybody? At first, in the beginning, we were like, do you know anybody? Isn't it quite strange? Do you know anybody that know anybody that know anybody that has it? And then when one of my friends got it, I was like, oh my God, yeah, I do know somebody. Now it's getting close to home. Then when my nephew's grandmother got it, I was like, wow, it's really scary now, because now I do know people that are But I'm taking the precautions. My daughter has only been outside once in 4 weeks. It was difficult for me. Honestly, I put my heart and soul into, um, she's a simple child. I put my heart and soul into just compiling a video of all the people that loved her and you know, her teachers, her friends, my family, her dad did. Of course I did. But that's all I was able to really give her. And then she wanted some coins or something for her this game that she plays. So I was able to put $10 on her game that she played. And it was her to me, it was her 13th birthday, which I've always made a big deal of to her, about turning from a tween to a teen. And she was so happy about turning into a teenager. And I was pretty sad about not being able to do a lot of things for her because she is my only child and I really wanted it to be special for her. I hope that the video was enough. She said that she liked it, and you know, it's just mind blowing. Well, Gates, okay, he said that there would be, okay. Also, I mean, did you St. Louis, did you see the one where he talked about himself, where he was talking about his life? Because for him to be as rich as he was humble, or he was humbled. I don't know how humble he was before he got the disease, but he was humbled, whatever. After having it, because he broke it down. I wish I could post it right now. Thank you, Katie. It's hard though. It's really hard because that's my baby, and everybody from this channel, or you all know, that's my only child, and yeah, it was a big thing. This was our big year. I'm turning 50, hopefully, and her turning 13. This was a big year for us. I really want to do something real nice for her, but now it's like, um, being in the candle business and everything. I have other businesses that I do, but it's still, a lot of it requires me to be in contact with people. And I know I tell you all, whoever's from my regular channel, not to touch your hair a lot, but honestly, I know that my nerves have gotten bad again because I I've started doing it. I've started doing it. Thanks, Bonafide. I appreciate that. It still hurts. It really does hurt though, because I made a real big deal about her birthday. And actually, we were supposed to be celebrating her birthday at our dance class, her last day of dance. They were doing a presentation, and they were gonna, do something special for her birthday, and they weren't able to do it. But the person that helped me or sent me some money for my daughter, just sent a love donation for my daughter and for me, just out of the blue today. Was very humbling for me, because I didn't ask anybody for anything. I really didn't. I'm I just want to work for whatever it is that I get, but I so much appreciate it. I so much appreciated what she did, because she's only known me for like a year, and just out of the blue she did it. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, and Isis know I got her back 100%, 100%. I love her more than life itself. I really do. And I know that sounds cliche or whatever, but honestly, I don't know where I would be without my daughter. I really don't know where I would be. Probably in a messed up relationship. Probably, I don't know. Who knows? Things. I don't think that I would be. I don't know. My daughter has really made me an unselfish person and has made me more of a giving person. And she has helped me to be able to express myself and be honest with other people, because before I was real closed and shut off, and didn't share a lot of things with people. Like I was scared to share that about my panic attacks and all that stuff on my channel and everything. And she was just like, "Mom, tell him, tell him the truth." She's been a great child. Yeah, my family is so divided. My family is so divided. It's crazy. I feel like my older sisters, we're cool, we're good, but we're all separated. We're in different states. But my parents don't call me. My father, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, my situation is so bad or whatever. But it's like my parents are going through stuff. So, and they're older, so they either forget or they just choose not to. My mom is still grieving the loss of my stepfather, my papa. I'm still grieving that. That's been 2 years, but I know she really is too, because the second husband that she lost, third husband that she's had, but she got divorced from my father because of a lot of different things. But I know she's going through a lot, and I can't even go over there and support her. All I can do is call her. And it's okay. It's not okay. I was about to say it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. It's not setting well with me. Oh, yeah. He talked about it before he died. Not Bill Gates. Did I say Bill Gates? Steve. Oh my God. I've been talking about Bill Gates. You know what? Thank you so much. No. Steve Jobs. What? You know what? Too rich. Too rich man. I'm so sorry, you all. No, not Bill Gates. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs, Apple, the inventor of Apple. Yeah, not. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. St. Louis, not Bill Gates. Why did I say Bill Gates? You know what? I was thinking Rich. No, Steve Jobs. I never thought Bill Gates was attractive. No, not him. Steve Jobs. Is his name Steve Jobs or Steve Jobs? It's Steve Jobs, right? No, it's Steve Jobs. He's the one that passed away. I said Bill Gates. No, honey. I think he was probably even too short for me. But you know what? Honestly, his money was not. I probably would have lived a very nice life. No, oh my God. I'm so sorry, you all. No, Steve Jobs. If anybody's seen an article by Steve Jobs, um, check it out. Just type in Steve Jobs like last words or Steve Jobs last interview or something. He broke it. It's Steve Jobs. Yeah, I'm sorry. The person, the inventor of Apple. He's the one. Nah, heck nah. Bill Gates is what? Bill Gates is doing just fine. I'm seeing St. Louis things. Right. Oh my Terry, that is so much of what's been going on in my mind. I've been trying to teach my daughter like everything, 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 everything. It seemed like for the past like year, I'm like, is something wrong with me? Is something really wrong with me? Because I keep finding myself trying to um just teach her everything, 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 just like is that I mean, it's probably just a natural thing to do. But yeah, I really want her to be prepared in case, anything ever happens to me, God forbid. Okay, thank you so much for stopping in, Terry. Thank you. Good night. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming in. Steve Jobs, yeah, right. Thank you, Bonafide. I was trying to figure out how did I mix them two up because one is fine to me and one is just fabulous. Both of them are fabulous. You're right. That is why I mixed them up. I didn't even think about that. Microsoft and Apple, right? Oh my God. No, yeah. Everybody try to. If I'm gonna find it tonight before I go to sleep, and I'm gonna try to post it on a community post. Steve Jobs, he was so humble in this article or this thing that he wrote. It was like point blank period. It was like, it's not about material things. It's not, he was talking about cars. He was like, what's the difference in driving a $300,000 car or a car that cost you $3,000 or whatever. I don't know why he just kept using threes. I'm sure it was a significant meaning for that, because he did everything talking about threes. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That's there. Bonafide. That's what it was, though. Yeah. Let's talk about. I don't know. Is anybody in a relationship right now? Is anybody else feeling like any type of loneliness or anything right now? I know I am. I know I am. I really am. And not just because of what's going on, just because, I completely took that part of my life away, just to raise my daughter, and not wanting to have anybody around her. I really just didn't want to have anybody around her, and I didn't want to miss a beat with her. And then I didn't want people in and out of my life that weren't going to be there forever. So I didn't want her meeting people and thinking like, dang. Because see, that's how my mother was. She did not let us see anything but one person. One person. And she wound up marrying him. They were together since I was 13. Yeah, but it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. And again, that's why I'm up. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning here, and it's what, Bonafide, is almost 4 o'clock in the morning for you. And I still have to get up in the morning and walk the dog and go get the food and juice and make detoxes and all that type of stuff. And I'm gonna be tired, and I'm gonna have the same headache. Well, I don't like putting that out here that I'm gonna have the same thing tomorrow. I hope I don't wake up with a headache like I've been waking up for the past week with. Yeah, you left your relationship and need to travel, Katie, with your to be with your family. So we're living in the same place. I feel you. A lot of my family, honestly, believe it or not, my family, whom I trust and love dearly, are not even necessarily all blood. There's a lot of people that I consider family, especially on my channel. A lot of people that I consider family that I talk to you all about, that I don't talk to my own family about. They don't have a clue to a lot that's going on in my life. It's 3:52. Yeah, it's 2:53 here. Bonafide, are you normally up at this time of night? Cause see, I know I took a nap earlier. I was trying to stay up. I was watching something, and my head was just pounding. So, and then I woke up, and now, of course, I asked my daughter. I was like, "Do you think I should go live? I can't go to sleep. I'm tired of watching TV." She was like, "Yeah, you should. Why not?" She's in her room. She can't go to sleep. She still has school in the morning. I mean, teachers are available between 10 and 1. So if there's something that she doesn't understand, those are the times when she can communicate with them. So she needs her rest. Um, mm, she hasn't been able to sleep. We sat up last night to about, we sat up late last night. I fell asleep watching a movie with her. Thank you all for the thumbs up, and I really appreciate y'all being here for me. Sometimes you're up in the middle of the night for no particular reason. Yeah, mine is because my mind be racing, or I take a nap and it's whatever, whatever. But still, the good thing is, even though I'm tired or whatever, I still make sure that I do what I'm supposed to do, like in the mornings and stuff, and make my runs and everything. And I've been cleaning a lot too. Wow. I've been cleaning so much. I cleaned out my entire refrigerator today. For real, for real. I wash down doors. I'm ready to paint. And I'm not talking about just painting like this ugly yellow color you see behind me. I'm ready to just throw a whole bunch of colors on my wall and call it. I am not talking about doing anything real spectacular. I feel like just throwing cans of paint on my wall right about now. Thank you, Katie. I love Isis so much. Again, if she wasn't here, I probably wouldn't be in America, to be honest. I was supposed to be living in London. I was in Germany for a while, and the deal was we were supposed to be moving to London after the person I was with graduated, and didn't work out that way. Oh, I know what happened. 9/11 happened, and I wanted to be close to my mom because I'm the only child in Chicago. That's what happened. And now she's a recluse. She doesn't want to be bothered. She doesn't. I could have just. I'm not gonna say I could have just stayed over in Europe, but that is where I wanted to be. It wasn't. I didn't want to come back to the States, and that was like in 2000 when I made that decision. When I made the decision for real, was after the 9/11 situation, when I said, oh, I'll go ahead and stay here for my mom. Yeah. St. Louis cleaning. Katie, you said you let the wall be my canvas. I know, right? So my cousin can have a hot fit. Look, she already came up here one time and she saw my blackboard that I painted on the wall. It was like, what's that? I was like, well, you done painted every room in my house different colors, so it matches. You know what I'm saying? Every room in my house is a different ugly color, except for my back room is purple. Every other room. Every other room is up. It looked like she just went downstairs and said, okay, here, use this as much as you can. Use, please. She did not care. But I love her to death. Cleaning helps. I'm gonna be honest, juicing, not just juicing, doing my smoothies, the whole preparation of chopping up stuff, chopping up vegetables and stuff like that. For some reason, I get off on it. I feel so much better. And then I thought about it when my baby was younger. When I would have a anxiety attack, I got off on making her bottles because she was on formula. I was on medication, so I couldn't breastfeed and really didn't want to anyway. But making her bottles and washing her bottles was the one thing that calmed me down. It was one of the few things that could calm me down at that time. Reaching out to old friends, yeah. Honestly, I've only had one person reach out to me that was an old friend that I hadn't been in contact with already. And it was great talking with her yesterday. I know, Katie. Yeah, she came up here like, And I looked around the house like crickets. Like, do you see the rest of this house? That was an improvement. I should get paid for that, for putting a blackboard on the wall. But I did it because I've been teaching my child for a very long time. You know? You've been watching a bunch of videos. Anybody got any good movies? Any good suggestions? Anything good on Netflix? I pay so much money. You know what? I don't know about where you all live, but I was thinking, okay, they're like, okay, giving you the benefit of the doubt if you they're not charging late fees for a lot of different things. My phone company said the only thing they offering, my cell phone company, Cricket, said the only thing they offering is if you get disconnected, which you will if you don't pay your bill, they will not charge you reconnection charges. But other than that, that's it. Cable. I've been trying to reach out to them to see if I could, I've been a loyal customer forever. What are you all offering? Free movies, free movie channel, a free movie channel. Just type in with your X1. I mean, just use the microphone and say free. Really? That's all a big company like that can offer? But then where I pay my rent at for my loft space, people have been like, they know that I've been there for a long time. And they were like, no, we understand, because the only other time that I wasn't able to pay my rent and I had the money was when I was giving birth to my child. And I called them from the hospital and was like, look, I was trying to hang on as long as I could so I could put this money in the bank and pay you all. But, you know, I went to the hospital at 6 something in the morning and the banks didn't open. I don't believe in putting a large amount of money into the bank through an ATM. Tiger King, no, I haven't watched that. My daughter's been trying to introduce me to some good movies. We watched something yesterday, and it was, I don't know if it was just peaceful because I was sitting next to her and watching it with her, or if it was just a good movie, because I wound up falling straight to sleep, just like I do when I go to the theater. I fell straight to sleep. Yeah, Netflix is cool. You know what I like on Netflix? Documentaries. I'm a documentary person. I am a big time documentary person. I like learning about people. I like learning about what people have done. I like documentaries big time. I'm a big documentary person. And I'm a big which you can watch on regular cable, I guess. I like watching Ancient Aliens. I like um I like scientific, real scientific, not sci-fi. I like scientific movies. I like to find out, like, it was one out by scientists talking about mermaids. You know how everybody thinking mermaids are like beautiful and stuff. That's not what I saw. A lot of Zachariah Stitchens is a good scientist that talks about a lot of different things. They try to stifle or shut down scientists who tells the truth about what's going on out here. They really do. They try to shut them up because they're speaking a lot of knowledge that the government doesn't want to have spoken about. I mean, like I said, just think about Prince. Anybody that's a Prince fan, you could look up Prince and chemtrails. He talked about chemtrails a long time ago. A long time ago. And people wasn't listening. People was not A lot of people were not woke to what he was talking about. But he was so real. That was a genius right there. Another genius lost. I've never seen Tiger King, but what is it about St. Louis? See, Netflix, just when I got Netflix, I was paying $6.99. I'm now paying, I think, $14 and some change now for it. Oh, I guess I go up on my prices with my candles, so I understand why they probably have to go up on their prices too. I can't trip about that. The prices of my raw materials went up, so I had to go up. I didn't just go up because year after year I wanted to go up. I went up because my prices, my supplies, my raw materials went up. Yeah, Discovery Channel was good. And then morbidly, something I've been really trying to stay away from. I had a girlfriend I used to sit up late at night with because both of us were insomniacs. We couldn't go to sleep. And we would sit up and solve crimes together. We used to watch the ID channel. And what was it, the first 48 hours? Even though I don't like dealing with death and all that type of stuff, for some reason, I like solving crimes. I really did. And we would sit on the phone. We would just sit back and say, oh, this is what's going to happen. This is what happened. Or that person did it. Or, it was fun. She passed away. She passed away a few years ago. And she was my ride or die, my late night partner. Damn, that sounded real. How did I just say that? My late night partner. My late night partner, not partner. Yeah. I don't even know if they're still showing it, and I don't even know where I saw it at, about the mermaids, or if they're still allowing it to be seen because it was so real. They even showed pictures, and they talked about how the government was trying to shut them up about the mermaid thing. If I can find it, I'll let you know. I know. You know what's bad? If you go to sleep while you're watching them. If you go to sleep while watching it and it's still in the background, a lot of times you do have nightmares. I do. I definitely do. A lot of times I do have nightmares behind it. But, you know, yeah. That's why I've been trying to just like watch beauty channels and stuff. Sometimes I sit up at night, honestly, and I just work on my makeup techniques. You know, I work on blending. I work on, anybody that's into the arts, creativity, stuff like that understands the importance of being busy with light colors. Like I don't like black and gray. I like, and especially being challenged with seeing, it's fun to learn that even though it's taken me years, a nice amount of years to be able to blend eyeshadow, and I'm still learning. That's something that relaxes me and soothes me too. Or lighting a bunch of candles and taking a hot bath, taking care of myself. I like to do that for myself and my daughter. Oh, Bonafide. Thank you. Thank you. Where's my pen? Bonafide. Empress Sahar, I wasn't expecting you. Empress Sahar, just so you'll know, this is totally different from our regular chats that I used to do on Sundays. It's no holds barred. We're talking about any and everything. There's no restrictions as to what people talk about. All the things that I say, that I said on Sundays is totally not related to these videos I'll do late at night or whatever. I wanted to just be open and free for people to express whatever it is that they feel like talking about. I appreciate you being. Why are we up? I know, right? I know. I know that I normally have insomnia, but it had gone away for a minute and it seemed like it just has gotten worse. It's gotten really bad. Oh, Bonafide. Bonafide, you are a gem. You are a gem. Hold on, let me write that down. Mermaids. Of course, my pen. Oh, hold on. Empress Sahar is our holistic health coach here. Both her and Bonafide do have a lot of knowledge about health. Empress Sahar, I just announced that I probably will not be talking about nutrition on my channel anymore, talking about, a lot of the things that positively happened to me, from, eating healthy and all that type of stuff. It just seems like people sometimes when I put up videos, sometimes I get thumbs down before I know a person didn't get a chance to watch a video. And next thing I know, I just uploaded the video and it's a thumbs down. I just uploaded a video and it's a thumbs down. It's like, why would people just hate me so much that before you even watch my video, you thumbs down the video? But yeah, I just decided, I feel like I put a lot of energy into learning, asking questions to both you, Bonafide, and other people, learning and sharing, helpful information, just healthful and helpful information. And it's not received by right. A lot of people are negative when you start talking about eating healthfully. Eating healthfully. And I'm the last person anybody. Hold on, Bonafide. See how off track I get? I get distracted. The thoughts that be in my head run rapid. The Body Found. If anybody get a chance, one mermaid movie, a real mermaid movie, is called Mermaids, the Body Found, and Mermaids, More Evidence. Sorry, you all. And no, I don't have a virus. I don't have anything. I just got through eating this raspberry. Okay, Bonafide said it's Mermaids, More Evidence. See, I wrote down more videos. My mind is racing like crazy, and my head is banging. I have worse headache. Discovery Channel. It might have been on Discovery Channel. I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't think it was on Animal Planet. It may have been, because I've watched Animal Planet a lot too. So I can't say that it wasn't on that. But it is something I want to see again, because a lot of people don't know. Yeah, so yeah, again, Empress Sahara, I know you understand, because you've been dealing with health for a very long time. And it seems like when you're trying to, when you have a passion, when I have a passion, I feel like it's being very selfish, and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing if I don't share something that'll help somebody else out. Like on my channel, I'm not sitting back and eating, doing mukbangs and all that type of stuff, or pranks and all those different types of things. I like to do stuff to help people. And a lot of people don't want to be helped. A lot of people want to go to Burger King. A lot of people want to eat unhealthy. A lot of people want to be overweight, or instead of being overweight, have surgery and stuff so that they're not overweight, and then still eat the same way and gain weight back and all that. I don't know. I do want to do coaching, holistic health coaching, but I don't know if I want to share it on my channel anymore. I get a lot of people that I have to delete the messages when, instead of being, grateful that I'm sharing, that you don't have to go through what I went through. I get a lot of people who have negative things to say, or, because of the weight loss or whatever, due to the fact that I'm not on medication. People have said some pretty cruel things. Be happy that I'm a sister that's going to be alive to take care of my child. And if not, go ahead and stay miserable and keep it to yourself. Yeah, Bonafide said people can be truly petty and spiteful, and you may have some mindless trolls as well. Right. I've been getting it. If you check my videos, I've been getting a lot of, not a lot, but it's just that I'm getting it when I just upload a video. So somebody is doing it just to be spiteful, because you haven't even had a chance to watch the content and decide whether or not you like it or not, but you thumbs down it. And my skin is thick, but I'm just like, really? You took enough time? You still subscribe to me? And you took enough time to thumbs down a video? Just because? Because what? What have I done? My life is not all that spectacular anybody needs to hate on. It's not. It's good. I have my daughter. My health is better. I'm not sitting up here like bragging about, I just went to Gucci. I just brought this, that, and the other. Welcome, Eric. Okay. Yeah, we're talking about the scientific thing about it. 1984 Splash, was that a real movie, or was it yeah. So I'm sure you've seen a lot of people that just are not interested in it, period. I'm trying to think, where did I mention you? I mentioned you to, oh, my sister. I was trying to tell my sister that you worked with Dr. Furman, and I was telling her about, oh, Bonafide. I was telling her that you know, had worked hand in hand with him. But dang, Bonafide, I was about to tell you something. I forgot what it was. I lost it that quick. But again, that's how my mind works. Okay, Bonafide said after watching those I seen one and I loved it. I found myself feeling very sorry for them because the world knows about them and scientists now know how to attract them through well song. Okay. Yeah, misery does love company. Misery does love company. Oh, that's what I was gonna say, Bonafide. Bonafide. I told my younger sister about the G bombs. If it's I told her about the G bombs and Bonafide. I told her about the G bombs, and she thought that I literally meant to do greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds in a smoothie. She was like, "Sis, I don't think I could drink this. It's nasty." She sent me a text today, and I said, "What? Drink what?" And she was like, "The G bombs. I can't drink that. It's nasty. I can't do that one." I said, "No, incorporate it into your diet." I never told her to do that, but I know Bonafide, you said that you were going to do it. I don't know if you ever did, but I don't know how it went down if you did it. Okay, hold on. I heard of the thumbs down thing. It often happens to popular YouTubers. I'm not even popular. I only have like 5,000 subscribers. I'm small. I'm a small channel. I'm not getting any money. What they hating for? Haters are actually your biggest fans. Okay. And so that I mean, what they don't understand is, you know, whether they thumbs up or thumbs down, guess what? It's showing engagement. The computer, the algorithms doesn't care as long as they're seeing that the video is being viewed and somebody has taken time to do a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a negative comment or whatever. That's why sometimes I leave up the negative comments, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't even want y'all to see it, you know. But sometimes I just leave up the comments just to show, you know, this is what I have to deal with. I'm a small channel, very small. I'm not sitting up here gloating and talking about, oh, I just got me a new Mercedes. I'm sitting back here. No, my car is 10 years old and it's paid for, and I pay insurance. I don't live above my means, and it don't take a whole lot to make me happy. Give me some makeup, the lakefront, a nice time with my daughter, and I'm good. Sorry, you laughing about my sister drinking the G bombs together? She was like, "Can I try this instead?" And she had a box. She had a supplement, and that's when I told her about you. She had a supplement. She was like, "Look, this got everything in it. Maybe I could just do this." And I was like, "Girl, I know you paid her probably a nice price of money, but for that. But if that's with her being a nurse, it might be the easiest way for her. So if that's the easiest way, I want her to get her nutrition any way she can. But I couldn't believe she ain't no way I could drink. I'm sorry. I thought I could, but there's no way bona fide. I can sit back and do it. Greens, beans, onion. Oh, I can't even think about that. No way. I don't know. No, I didn't see one where the body was in the shark. Wait a minute. Whatever I saw, the government, some people, it was being videotaped by somebody else. The scientists had found an actual mermaid has surfaced, and the government didn't want them in the area in which it happened. It was, you could see other people around or whatever, and they didn't want them to know what was actually going on. Wherever it was, I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know, Bonafide, try it. My sister said she couldn't do it. She tried to do the G bombs, and I told her, I laughed so hard when she told me she did that. I was like, girl, I ain't never did that one. I ain't tell you to do that. That's what happens when you don't pick up the phone and call people. That's what she gets. That's just what she get, because she should have called me. People tend to think that just talking on social media or sending a text message, you get all your answers. I can give you way more information if you call me. And she would have never made that assumption that that's what I meant. I told her I drink smoothies. I did not tell her. I did not tell her that I drank G bombs. So I had to send her the video. I sent to Dr. Furman's video. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I'm sorry. That was funny to me. And good night. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Please subscribe and come back. 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna be able to sleep tomorrow either. So I'll probably do another chat tomorrow. I'll probably do another 10 minutes and try to make myself go to sleep somehow, some way. Somehow, some way, because I have to do my morning routine and walking my dog and going to get this food. Thank you. Please, if you get a chance. I don't want to disable my comments because it's like, I want to hear from my people who rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if I disable my comments, also comments, that's a part of engagement too. That adds up on algorithms to help. It doesn't pay me, but it helps my video get seen by people who don't know about me, or, you know, they may have an interest and with me being such a small channel, it helps them to be able to find me because it's recommended, because, you know, there's comments, there's thumbs up, there's thumbs down. It shows engagement. So if I disable my comments, I'll be at 5,000 for the next 10 years. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you subscribe and come back. Or even, you know, if you don't subscribe, I'll be here tomorrow still. I'll be here tomorrow. I hope, honestly, I hope I don't have to be, but I will do it at night. And honestly, the clarity, I guess a lot of people are asleep. The clarity is better. I tried to do a Sunday chat a few weeks ago. It was horrible. And people thumbs down because because I had technical difficulties. I'm sitting back like, really? It's a minute-long video, and I let you all know that the first two video, I think the first two takes or the first take, I had major technical difficulties. The first take, I had major technical difficulties. It was a 1 minute long chat. And I stopped the chat and restarted the chat. And I got thumbs down on that. And I ain't had no control over the technology. I had no control over it. But again, that's how people are. Oh, thank you. I'm telling you, I will probably most likely be up. So I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you so much for coming into, you know, our chat. That was the same one, Bonafide. See, life was, yeah. Is it the one that had they went down underneath the water and a mermaid like actually came up and came close to, they went down in like a little submarine type thing in the water, and a mermaid came very close to the window, and you got a good view, and it was awful. Washington State. Yeah, I forgot which scientist it was, but he was underwater and actually got an up close shot of a mermaid, of what a mermaid actually looks like. Say it again, Empress Sahar. People are very impatient online. They want you to spoon feed them. They want you to spoon feed them. Again, I had told people earlier, you know, Mike Jones, that was on a live chat with me, who's very knowledgeable about health and stuff too, because I mean, his brother and him, they've been running the best vegan restaurant here, for a while. And his brother has been a vegan. His brother has been a vegan chef for years and years. They're not from Chicago, but they here now. And what was I talking about? Oh, I posted on a community board one of his little smoothie things. And I mean, if I'm giving you the information for you to be able to watch, I had to watch it too. I watched it a few times, Somebody, without even watching the video, was like, "What's in that?" And I don't think they meant any harm, but it's like, I'm gonna give you the information, but you want me to make it for you and drink it for you too? I mean, me just giving you the information is not enough. You want me to write down the recipe for you, and then you still not gonna comment back and say thank you, or I tried it, or whatever. But again, like you say, Empress Sahara, they will be waiting in line at a grocery store, or fighting over the last package of chicken or whatever like that, whatever. Stand in a long line at the grocery store, but then they want you to sit back and spoon feed them knowledge all the time. I have a child. She's not spoon fed. She's 13 and she's not spoon fed. Right. They wait. Not only are they waiting in line, they waiting outside. A lot of times, a lot of our stores around here, you're waiting in line outside. I knew it had been happening in California, but it's hit Chicago now too. They are waiting outside. Okay, so that's what I want to see again then, but I want to see the other one too, Bonafide. You said a second one, the more evidence. They attracted the mermaid to the sub. Yep. No, I don't. I don't. See, because it's been a long time. My daughter was really young when I saw it. It's been some years since I saw the mermaid movie, but I didn't want to scare her because she was younger and she loved mermaids, and I didn't want to scare her. Now I'll show it to her, but I didn't. I didn't do anything. I didn't show her. I watched it like late at night by myself. More evidence. I'm gonna try to see if that's on Netflix. You think it's on Netflix, or maybe it might be on demand or something on television? Heck, it might be on YouTube. I doubt it though. I doubt it because the content, the government don't want that type of content out here. The government does not want that type. I'm telling you, my daughter wants to be a scientist, and she's working on a school project right now about what she wanted to be. And at first, this is so wild to me. At first, my daughter, she was stressing hard. She wanted to be a governmental inspired scientist. After this thing started, and she started learning a little bit more about life and the government and this, that, and the other on her own, without me even saying things, she changed her mind. She wants to be a scientist, but she does not want to be a governmental scientist. She went, they asked her for two different things that she wanted to be. One was a scientist and the other one was something, what do they call it? Something dealing with oh God, I just helped her with it. It's dealing with mythology. It's dealing with some of the studies in mythology. Oh yeah. That's why a lot of things they will shut down real fast, And I'm sure Bonafide, you and Empress Sahar are probably up on like Zachariah Stitches, because Zachariah Stitches is a big time scientist, and he's talked about a lot of different things for a long time. Now I haven't heard his name in a while. Hopefully he's still alive and doing well, because people like that that's giving out information, the government will try to kill you. That's just how I feel. I mean, why not? It happened, in Nigeria. It happened in Nigeria. They tried to kill Fela Kuti. They tried to kill now I don't know about the Bob Marley thing, but for sure, I know because my dad is Nigerian. I do know that they threw a bomb or whatever. They tried to kill Fela Kuti. He wound up later dying of AIDS or whatever. But Bob Marley, it was something. Something happened. Somebody did. His house got shot up or something. I don't know if it was police related or what, but anybody who's spitting out knowledge and stuff, trust and believe they try to shut it down. Okay, Bonify said there was one particular area of Israel where there was numerous sightings to the point where the mayor of the town was offering a prize for the best video evidence of mermaids. Okay. See, the one that we were talking about that I saw, I'm not sure if this is the same one. The one I was talking about that I saw, this person did have physical evidence, but then it was like a child was around and some other like people were around, and the people that were doing the videotaping or whatever, they I think they pretty much shut it down. They was making people get away from the area or whatever because they don't want the knowledge to be exposed. There's a lot of things that's happening out here that they don't want to be exposed. The mayor of that town was offering a prize for the best video evidence of mermaids. Huh. Yeah. It's crazy times. It's crazy times. I'm gonna be honest, man. I haven't really even been able to concentrate on a lot of the things that calm my nerves down. I haven't. I try to do like my waist beads. I try to do my start another business plan for my business. I haven't even been focusing on putting my website back up, which I don't know. I'm just like, I'm waiting for all this to end before I put all the energy into putting my website up. I might just go ahead and continue to do like I've been doing, selling my candles in Chicago. But it's cool to have a website so at least people know you're relevant. A lot of people don't even know who I am anymore. And my candles were very, very popular for a long time. But, I don't have a website. And now all of a sudden people are like, do you have a website? Do you have a website? First it was like, do you have a brochure, a pamphlet, a magazine? I was like, no, I had a website. But they wanted a pamphlet. Now I have a website, and that's what they want. Y'all, it's 3:30. Bonafide said there was this one particular area of Israel. Oh, I'm reading the same thing over. I'm sorry. Okay. Is everybody getting sleepy now? I'm getting a little sleepy. I'm going to try to go to sleep with it being 3:30. We've been on for 2 hours. Like I said, this was just like something random. Again, I'm so sorry that my heart is really not into regular Sunday chats anymore. Due to the fact that, I'm sorry, y'all. That's why I don't eat. That's why I do not eat online. I don't see how people do mukbangs because I sit back, I'll lick the spoon. If it's good enough, I'll lick the bowl. Just kidding. Girl, I'll be up here like this. Don't let me make some broccoli soup. Broccoli mushroom soup. Oh my God. And that's something I'm gonna make today. I have a lot of broccoli. I'm gonna make some broccoli soup today. In 2004, when most phones didn't have video capacity. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I feel a little better. I still have a bad headache, but hopefully I won't wake up in the next few hours with one, because I still got to take care of my business. Still got to help my daughter with her homework. Still got to cook, clean, cut up vegetables, make smoothies, detox drinks, continue with life. Try not to break down. You know, I beat myself up a little bit sometimes. Thank you, Empress Sahar. I beat myself up a lot, I'm be honest, because I've come so far to get well. And when I have like a breakdown or whatever, I feel like I don't feel like a million steps back. I feel like I failed myself and like, wow, I've been doing good for so long, and you know, maybe this will never go away for me. I have learned better coping skills. I would say that I'm coping with a lot of things a lot better. But anytime I have a minor breakdown, which 3 times since this little situation has started, is not that bad. But I don't like it because I want to be. I guess I'll never be cured for it. I'm human. I'll never be cured from it. And I think people that probably never even had like mental breakdowns or depression or anything are probably feeling it now and maybe even doing worse. At least I'm blessed to be able to have a psychiatrist and a therapist to talk to about it or whatever. But it's still hard. It's still hard. Bonafide is still hard not getting that hug. It's really hard. It's difficult. Thank you. I didn't even know you were still here, Katie. Thank you. Yeah, we do have setbacks. We do. But I'm hard on myself. I really am. I'm so hard. I've always been hard on myself. I'll sit back and something greater happen one day, and then something bad or I don't make a goal the next day or whatever, and I beat myself up for it. I used to do that with hair a lot. As soon as I started making a certain amount of money, if I would make like underneath that amount of money, I would be like, okay, what can I do differently, or what did I do wrong? Which really I shouldn't even been tripping on. It had nothing to do with me. Economics sometimes, and then I don't know. Oh, okay, Katie. Yeah, I was hoping that Pharaoh was up doing something, but I didn't see him. You know what I like about Pharaoh? Pharaoh said that, for anybody, you all hear me talk about him occasionally. When he get to his point, when people get on his nerves, he'll shut the whole chat down. He'd been chatting for 2-3 hours. He'll shut the whole chat down. Won't say nothing. Just cut it off. Bam, he gone. And he from Chi-Town. He straight up like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. I'm out of here. Go read a book. Oh, but he let people have it, don't he? Katie, he be letting people. I love him. I love the way he handles his channel. I don't necessarily believe in everything that he says or whatever, or agree with everything that he says, but I like his style because he lets people have it, because they be trying to come to him dropping knowledge on different things, and some of the stuff, or they might say some negative things or some bad things. Man, I've heard some things come up out of his mouth, that'll make me want to shut up forever. But people keep going. It's like sometimes people like that. It's like, oh, I'm getting some attention, whether it's negative attention or not. Some people will sit up and say stuff to aggravate him, just so they can get cussed out. Or, yeah, cussed out. I'll say cussed out. Because people, say cursed out is a different thing. And he will do it. But guess what? That's what they wanted, his attention. Right. You're right, Bonafide. Yeah, he's no joke, Katie. He is no joke. I love him. I love him. I like listening to him. Some things I just, I can't rock with him as many hours as he be rocking, but um I like listening to him. Do I agree? Now, when he started talking about dreads, I wasn't in agreement with a lot of things he was saying, to be honest. And I wasn't in agreement. I don't know if you saw the video. He was talking about like the foods that he eat. A lot of the stuff, a lot of the vegan foods that he was eating was processed. I mean, I'm sure he eats vegetables and all that type of stuff too, but a lot of stuff was like stuff that was already made up. And I was just like, okay. I take him for what he's worth. I take him for what he's worth. He come out with a lot of knowledge though. But he killed me when he went in the other day. I don't know if you was on that, KD. He went in the other day and he was just like, look, here, check it out. Because he wear like a few rings on every finger. He was like, oh, I got so much gold. I done stopped wearing my gold. I wear silver. He real like, how can I put it? Chi-town gangsterish, like, old school, still stuck in certain areas. Smart though, but still stuck in certain areas. But he came back. He was gone for a quick second. Came back and was like, look. He was trying to show his little jewelry, and I was looking like, look at what? Look what I'm looking at. Um, it was funny though. But he kept getting up that day. He kept getting up, going to the kitchen. See, this is what I'm talking about. He showed us how to put on a mask and how to tie the other mask on top of it, and how you breathe, and how he. Y'all have to check out Pharaoh said that. Katie, serious. It was one time I thought that I was watching a live chat and I was trying to say something to you. I was like, why can't I say anything? I never did anything. Why can't I chat in this conversation? Then I realized the chat had been over. I was watching it. I was sitting back watching it in replay and didn't know that I was watching it in replay. That was the crazy thing. And I kept saying, why can't I say something to KD? Yeah, check him out. Oh my God, that is an epidemic now. Everybody is profiting off of making these masks. One of my friends, he tied his t-shirt around his face. Was looking crazy as I don't know what, but so many people are making these masks. A lot of people are making them, and it's funny because the mask, like my nephew working in the COVID-19 unit, his mask looks totally different, and my sister's too. Theirs look totally different from the ones you see people out here wearing. Not only that, my nephew, he is fully covered. I mean, he has the whole little shield thing and everything. He's totally like enclosed, because he's working directly with a lot of people. But some of the things I have seen on people's faces and some of the pictures and people, I mean, I get it. People try to profit off of everything, but it's like, so be it. We were talking about toxins dealing with sanitizer, Empress Sahar, how you can make sanitizer out of aloe vera, and you can use different type. Usually, it's like 91 proof alcohol, or you can use grain alcohol or whatever. But we were talking about how a lot of people don't even know that a lot of things that they're using is toxic, very toxic. But yet they still just like fight. I went to the store the other day, and even though I had like a 50 million rolls of toilet paper, I still couldn't believe that, man, no stores had toilet paper. Not that I didn't need anything, but they were like, it's a 2 toilet paper limit. It's a limit on how many this and that you could buy. And I was just like, wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm glad that I stayed fully stocked on stuff. That's just been my nature. I'm glad.
Wait a minute. Sahar, okay, Bonafide, I see what you said. I'm gonna come back to that. But Sahar said she saw somebody with a motorcycle helmet on and didn't have no and didn't have a motorcycle. Oh my God. I haven't seen that one yet. That's wild. Bonafide said, I've been thinking about making masks that resemble those ninjas from Mortal Kombat, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. That's my friend's rapping name, Sub-Zero. Is it hard to find baby wipes for your daughter? But you know what? You can, I mean, even though they're not sturdy like Huggies and stuff like that, it's easy to find. If you go to the Dollar Tree, it's real easy to find like packages of like facial wipes, like little facial wipes. That might help. That might help a lot. Yeah, that's funny. No motorcycle, but they walk around with. We're gonna see more of that. We're gonna see some more crazy stuff before it's all over. Sadly enough, we're gonna see some more crazy things. I'm glad that we had this late night chat because, like I said, I just wanted to have a chat and just, no holds barred, just being free. And even though it's still a positive chat or whatever, and it definitely has been, I just wanted to make it open so that people can feel free to just talk about any and everything. We're gonna see more, but you know what I'm afraid of, Bonafide, about the mask thing, especially living where I live in Chicago. What scares me about the mask thing is that, see, they had a problem at first about the hoodies because they couldn't see your whole face or whatever. Well, now, since everybody's wearing masks and stuff, it's going to be so much easier to stick people up. It's going to be so much easier to rob places, to rob people, period. One thing I can say is that most of the stores that are open around here, there are police officers that are either inside or parked outside of the few places that are open, which is like Walgreens, Walmart, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. It's always a police officer, a police car outside, or police officers inside. Yeah, it's You think it's not easy to stick somebody up right now? It's so easy. And in a minute, if things get any rough, and I'm just laughing, I'm really not trying to be funny about it. But if things get rough around here and I can't feed my child, yeah, I'm gonna have on a mask too. I just don't have the heart to do that though. I don't have the heart to stick up nobody. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. But there's plenty of people around my neighborhood that could. And they don't even need a mask to do it. But now that they have the opportunity to wear a mask and do it, trust and believe. You think they're not gonna get up and try to pull it? Let them go one more week. Let this thing go down 2 more weeks, and they'll have money to get I'm not being funny, and they'll have money to get a drink or some cigarettes, a loose square, or some drugs or whatever it is that they're trying to get. You think they're not gonna start sticking people up? Please. I live halfway in the hood and halfway in a decent neighborhood. I'm in the midst of both. And when I lived downtown, I was in the midst of both. But I was mostly, closer to more people, more affluent people. But shoot, all the other people had to do was cross the street to be over to that side. So yeah, but I believe, let things get a little bit worse. Like after the stimulus checks go out or whatever, to those that are getting it or able to get it, eligible to get it, when that money run out and they're not running them no more money, and we still have to wear masks or whatever, or people are still wearing masks, it's going to be a lot more crime. Mistaken identity. Absolutely. Mistaken identity. We don't even have any more room for people to go to jail. They were supposed to be letting out a certain amount of people in Cook County Jail that didn't have like any type of that weren't sexual predators, that weren't murderers, that didn't have like high crime things that were considered high crime or whatever. They were supposed to be letting a lot of people out because the jails, first of all, were overcrowded, and not to mention, and please, I gotta remember to send that article to the community post that my cousin wrote about it. But some people are not being let out. Some people are not being let out, and they were supposed to be letting people out, that had like minor offenses or whatever, but just couldn't afford to get out of jail. And that's the sad part. You in jail for a speeding violation and can't get bonded out, or you in jail for something minor and you never had a record before, and then you can't get out, and then you sit up here in a county where they have one of the highest cases of people that are affected with the what is it, COVID-19 situation or the coronavirus. I don't know why I don't like saying it, but it's a lot of people and they have nowhere to go. So how is it possible that they won't get it? I fear for my nephew. He's incarcerated. I fear for him. I haven't seen him in years, and I may not see him again. I don't know. I haven't. My daughter, she doesn't even remember him. She doesn't even know who he is, and she met him when she was a little girl, but she doesn't even know who he is. And he's a young man. He's in his 20s. Yes, crime will. Bonifaz said crime will skyrocket as unemployment climbs as well. You've heard of projections as high as 32%. Oh, which was worse than the height of the Great Depression, which was 25%. Somebody was talking about that the other day. They were talking about, was this as bad as the Great Depression? It was a debate. I ain't get into it because I don't like debating and stuff with people a lot, but especially stuff like that. But one person was saying it is bad, it's worse, and then one person was like, "Oh no, this is nothing like the Great Depression." And I don't know. I just know it's rough. I hate looking at my clock and saying, even though I'm not supposed to be outside at night again because I can't see, but I still would like that opportunity to even, if I wanted to get out the house, I want the opportunities to be able to get out the house without worrying about getting pulled over and them asking me, where are you on your way to? Don't you know that everything is out here? Everything is closed, and if you don't have a badge or a uniform on or whatever, so a name tag or something on, leaving your job or something, you're not supposed to be out. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I know a lot of us had different theories and different thoughts about what's really going on. A lot of us do. I'm one of them. I'm definitely one of them. I don't listen to the news. I don't watch the news. I hear different things from other people, but I come up with my own conclusions about different things, and it may be on point, it may not be on point. But I believe that they've been knowing about this. I believe that they've been knowing about this for a long time. I'm sorry, y'all, about playing in my hair, but that's what shows me that my nerves is getting bad, or that my nerves are bad, because that's something I tell you to stay out of your hair all the time. But then I'm sitting up here putting my hair up and taking it down. My nerves are bad. My nerves really are bad. And not getting proper rest too is definitely a part of it. Definitely a part of it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Bonafide. You said it's not. Yeah, they're violating people's human rights. I agree with her. Empress Heart. Bonafide said it's not like the Great Depression now. The projection that I'm hearing about, oh, it's for June or July. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, this is a long time. That's a long time for people who work from check to check. And I don't even work from check to check. I don't even get a check. I work from day to day. I might make $50 a day and nothing tomorrow. But right now, I can't really do hardly anything except doing the consultations that I've been doing, that I've been offering, that I wasn't doing before. That has been helping. But that's not, I mean, I appreciate that a lot, because it does help me to get food and everything. And then the people that I owe money to, except for Cricket and well, I don't owe Cricket money, but my bill companies or whatever, they're being okay about it. Certain ones, my landlords are being okay about it. I did pay my rent here, but I haven't paid it at my studio yet. And they were real cool about it. They was just like, pay us when you get it, because I've been there forever. Pay us when you get it. But yeah, that's Empress Heart. That's what my cousin downstairs said at first too. She was like, "Oh no, if I want," because she's 80 years old, but she looked like she's about 50, and she moves better than I do, and she moves around a lot more than I do. And she like, "Honey, if I want to go outside," and that's how she talk. If I want to go outside, if I want to go outside at whatever time it is, I'm gonna go outside, and I wish somebody would. They're gonna be like, "Mel, come out with your hands up. Get out the car. Turn. Do not touch your ignition. Get out of the car with your hands up." And she gonna still be letting them have it. I know her. She will still let them have it. She is not afraid of anything. And but she knows the law though. She knows the law, and she's very she's street smart, and she's very educated. Very, very educated. I don't know, y'all. You said it's very 1984. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's especially worse for men. I think it's definitely worse for men. I think, they may give a woman more of a break. Some police officers may give more women a break, especially when they see that you're not super young, when they see that you're a mature adult, like over 50, or, somebody that's not out here just tricking off or whatever. I think, but men, if they're just out and about, just like I don't know if they have this everywhere else, but, they put a curfew as far as being able to buy liquor. And some liquor stores, you stay open till like 11. Some you stay open way later than that. No liquor can be served here after 9 o'clock, period. You can't purchase liquor at all. I don't know if that's everywhere, but you cannot purchase, because our mayor, she saw that people were hanging out, around the liquor stores and stuff. It's crazy. I've been seeing a lot of people having parties and stuff, and being around their friends or whatever that don't live in their homes or whatever. And they're not following none of the stuff that they're supposed to be following. I'm gonna be honest, I was mad the other day. I think I made a point about it, that I was mad because I'm trying to walk down the street and I kept trying to cross over, get away from people. And then I get on this one block, and this lady done pulled out her whole little chair from 1975 had it out in the middle of the sidewalk, had her little photographer out there, and it was like, oh yeah, this is perfect sunlight. This is great. We could shoot right here. And it was cold outside. And I'm sitting back like, really? Really? Y'all about to take up the whole sidewalk and do a photo shoot outside right now? So I had to cross back over to the other side of the street because my dog don't like people. He really don't. He really hate men. And I didn't even want to go through all that. I really didn't. But people, I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. See, I've been used to being the type that stay in, but in the summertime, last summer was my first summer that I actually felt well enough mentally to go outside and do a lot of things that I didn't do. And one thing, I know it sounds selfish. One thing I do not want to do. This is, and for you too, Bonafide, this is a special birthday for me. Put it like this. All my birthdays are special. All of them are to me. Every day is special to me. But my birth month, that first of all, that was the month my daughter was supposed to be born. My nephew was born on the day I was born. All my siblings was born in the month of June, except for my older sister, Becky. She's a Gemini too. She was born at the end of May. But all of us are Gemini. So yeah, growing up, it's like we did it kicked off then. We all celebrated, throughout the month of June. And so for me, since we're all separated, everybody live in different states, I celebrate my birthday every day. And I'm like, I want to turn 50, and since this will be like my second summer of really getting around and not dealing with social anxiety and all that type of stuff, I want to be able to enjoy my birthday. And no, I don't want to get in, and I don't want to order nothing else online. I don't want to be sitting around waiting on a package. I don't want to honestly, after getting hacked in November, which was horrific for me, I don't really want to order a lot of stuff online, unless I'm using like a prepaid card or something. I don't want to use my regular credit cards online anymore, just to be safe. After getting hacked, that tore me apart. That tore me apart for months. I got sick back then too. I didn't talk about it a lot, but I got sick back then with major panic attacks and major anxiety due to everything got hacked. Everything except for my checking account. Okay, Bonafide said, in the midst of this thing, a lot of people who are not street smart in the least are going to have to get on point. Yeah, got to. That's the one thing that I love about myself is that, yeah, I came up with both. I trust very few people. I really do. Did y'all just see that light flicker in the back? I know I'm not tripping. Lucky is sitting right over here, laying over here asleep, knocked out. I know I'm not tripping. I swear I just saw my light flicker. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. I swear they better not come in here if somebody's in my house other than my daughter. I got weapons everywhere. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. They better not come out that kitchen. And I'm just trying to trip, because sometimes just laughing just makes you feel a little bit better. But I did see something flicker. I don't know what it was. Maybe the bulb is about to go out. Yeah, you have to get on point. I see people still mindlessly walking around, on cell phones and stuff. That's something I hardly ever do around here in my neighborhood, because all it takes is a split second over here and people will get you. That's why you will never see me vlogging, like outside with a camera walking around in my neighborhood talking about, oh, look, and here's this and here's that. Every now and then I pull out my phone and put it on my story or something. But that was when I was picking up my daughter from school, and I would be like right outside her school. But You ain't gonna catch me walking around looking like a tourist or something like that, trying to vlog, looking like a YouTuber or whatever. Please, they'll have camera, purse, well, book bag, because I rarely carry a purse. Heck, they might even try to have me. The way people been body snatching. But they'll put me back real fast, trust and believe. They be like, put her back. She ain't the one. We don't want her. We don't love she. They will be, oh, please. They would drop me off so fast. Yeah, bona fide. Right. And I'm so glad. Honestly, I was supposed to go on a cruise in July with my nephew again to celebrate our birthdays and stuff. And I'm so glad that I didn't pay my money on that. And right now I'm working with him to ensure that he gets his money back and a lot of other things that he had scheduled and planned and tickets he brought or whatever. Because I don't believe that it's going to happen. As a matter of fact, I'm almost 1,000% that in July, when the cruise that we were supposed to go on, I'm almost 1,000% that it's not going to happen. They sure will. They'll snatch my hand off with the camera. See, it's so funny since I moved around here. Even as cold as it gets, because I live right off the lakefront, I haven't worn my fur coat not one time. Not one time. I try to blend in as much as possible. You will never see me around here in my fur coat, no matter how cold it gets. I know I don't eat meat or whatever, but I still have a very nice fur coat. But I haven't worn it in 11 years since I've been here. I don't even put it in storage anymore, to keep it conditioned and all that type of stuff. I don't even think about it. I don't have nowhere to go to wear it to. Definitely not wearing it to the local grocery store around here. Yes, because you know what, downtown where I was living bona fide, that's what they were doing. We had a lot of outdoor cafes, a lot of places where you could, eat outside and stuff. And right down the street from where I used to live downtown, it was a high thing. It was a big time thing where people were running around and people would be outside like that and they were snatching their phones. That was a major thing. They were snatching their phones. I mean, right down the street from where I used to live. They was getting them. You can talk about it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't know a lot about politics though, but you can talk about it. Whatever you want to say is fine. I told you this is not a Sunday chat. This is a late night. What did I call this? Insomniac chat. I don't. I don't know a lot about it. A lot about politics. Not a lot, but you could sure talk about whatever you want to. This is not Sunday, so no rules, no real rules. Yeah, I agree. That's just common sense. Don't go out. I mean, don't. First of all, you're not paying attention to what's really going on around you. You listening to the person that's on the phone, or you trying to take a selfie, or you're not being vigilant of the stuff that's going on around you when you have your phone in your hand. So why do it? I do it if I'm inside the grocery store or stuff like that. But Bonafide, go ahead. Whatever you have to say it. I'm cool with that. I told you that. I'm good. And that's how the night chats are going to be for sure. For sure, 100%. Mm. Okay, I'm just waiting on Bonafide. Okay. One of the real tragedies about the millions and millions of people who have lost their jobs and who will lose their jobs is that they will also lose their health insurance, which is tied to their jobs. That's true. See, right now, like I've been hearing like a lot of companies. Okay, I'm gonna give this as an example. I shop at this place called Ulta. It's a beauty store that sells high-end beauty products, and then they have a side where they sell like drugstore style products. They still, and that's the place where I ordered at online, and it's gonna take forever for me to get my order. I just need to get my Jones off for it. But however, this is the deal. They are paying their people up until the 19th of April. They're on furlough. That's what they call it. They're on furlough. Um, so they still have their benefits or whatever, and they're trying to tell them that when the store reopens or whatever, that they'll have their jobs. Some of these stores are not going to reopen. Some of the smaller Ultas, like one of the Ultas that I go to, is a small one. Some may not be open again after this. You know, they're saying that they're doing good off of online sales and everything. They might just continue to just sell online because it's cheaper than, you know, paying people to be inside the stores and stuff, or keeping the stores open. A lot of stores are going to be closed down. A lot of smaller stores are going to be closed down. That's why I'm glad I don't have a storefront that I do things the way that I do. Because if I had to be totally, worry about having a storefront and that overhead that they have, because I don't have that type of overhead that a person with a storefront has. Yeah, and health insurance is so important. Health insurance is so important. When I didn't have health insurance, when I first really started getting really sick with and needing a lot of help with the depression and stuff, I was in a county for 9 hours before I was seen by anybody besides the people who registered you in. 9 hours. My mom had already warned me. She was like, pack a lunch, pack a dinner, pack everything, because we're going to be here for a while. And I was just like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And I was there for over 9 hours. Okay, let me go back. Bonafide said, this is why I was a big fan of Bernie Sanders, who really pushed for Medicare for all, similar. Yeah, for all, similar to other industrialized nations that have single payer health care provided through their taxes. Okay. Empress Sahar said, yeah, Bernie Sanders. Yeah. Now I was listening about that the other day. United States is a foreign corporation, Title 28, Section. So here we coming with the facts. Sahar, I'm sorry. We coming with the facts. United States is a foreign corporation, Title 28, Section 3002, Section 18. The media and this so-called government are being totally deceptive. I couldn't agree with you more. I could not agree with you more. Truth. Truth. Empress Sahar said, they don't tell you that the IRS is not government and that paying taxes is voluntary. I've learned a lot, from you when we had our chat that time, and you were telling me about, the whole thing about all rights reserved when you sign your name and everything and stuff like that. And then we talked not too long ago about the identification thing and birth certificate thing or whatever. Tell people you don't have one or whatever. Because it's a lot of stuff that I'm green to as far as that goes, but I'm learning and I want to learn more. I want to know my rights 100%. I really do. Really? You found out the hard way. Wow.
I knew we would have to have one troll in here. Oh, and Bizarre, in case you didn't know. I mean, I think I said it. I think you were in here when I said it. Since I wasn't planning on doing the live chats on Sundays anymore, I went ahead and just took all the wrenches. I really was planning on doing chats again, period. I was just going to do videos because technology had started acting up, and then I just kind of grew weary of the Sunday chats. I mean, it was just a few of us in there anyway. So I was just like, I'm not going to need a moderator because I'm not going to do any more live chats, but I don't mind this like late at night type deal. This is cool. Right. Very well put. You said the IRS isn't part of the government. It's more like the mafia, and your taxes are protection money. Yeah. See, that's how some of the gangs were in Chicago. If you had a business, like, because with me being a hairstyling business, I'm gonna put it to you like this: it was a salon next door to me. One of my friends came into a barber. He came to the salon to work for the couple that owned the salon I worked in. He got too big of a clientele to work there because it was not a huge space, and he had a lot of people that were waiting on him. So he opened up a spot right next door, right? And this one particular gang member would make him pay. They would make him pay to operate his business. And for a while he was doing it, because he was making a lot of money. For a while he was doing it, and then he got fed up one day, and he wound up killing this person. This person came inside of his barbershop demanding money, and he got tired and he shot and killed him. He did not do any jail time. The police actually escorted him out of the back door and made sure that he was safe until he moved. He moved out of Chicago. He moved to another city. He did not get in any trouble whatsoever, because obviously they knew what was going on from this person or from this particular gang, and that person lost his life. But the police, they put a vest on him and everything, made sure that he was well protected, and helped him to get out of the state, get out of Chicago. Yeah. It's sad. And around my house now, where I live at now, like a lot of these places, I would say a lot of the Korean places, a lot of the nail shops, and even we have a Subway, we have a grocery store, and a lot of the police are in on it too. They they make it so that they're like, look, if you want to stay open or whatever, you're gonna have to let me sell my drugs out of here. You're gonna have to let me sell my drugs out of here, or I'm gonna charge you. Whatever. And this brand new grocery store that's beautiful. I like it better than Whole Foods. I like it better than Trader Joe's. I like it better than what's the other one? Mariano's. I like it better than all those places. It's like all of that combined in one. And it has a bar inside. I mean, a full bar where you can go and party. On Fridays, they have a DJ and everything. They sell their drugs out of there. And the police are all in there. So I know the police are connected to that. Yeah, he got sick and tired. He was making a lot of money. I mean, I'll tell you this, in the salon one of the salons that I worked in, many people carry guns, because for a while there was a couple that was going around. It would be a lady that would come in, ask for a service or whatever, and then next thing you know, whoever she was connected with, which was a guy or whatever, they would come in there and rob everybody. For a long time, it went on for a while. They would rob everybody, and sometimes the male was, and I don't like saying this graphic, but was raping some of the women that were in there. So
most of the people in the salons that I worked in, I would say at least 50. Yeah, you can say you when you sitting back and you cutting hair, or when you doing hair, when you're doing anything, when you're self-employed and you got bills to pay, you got overhead, and you got, stuff to do. Who got the right to sit back and tell you you got to pay to do what you do, to make a living? And they making a living off robbing people. They capitalizing off of what you're doing, and they're not doing anything but just, yeah. Honestly, he got what he deserved. I felt no sorrow, no pain, no nothing. I was happy for my friend to get out of there, because we went to cosmetology school together. He got out after I did, and he was very successful as a barber. And it's sad. It's sad. Well, I'm getting a little tired now. Lucky is he's waiting for me to go in the room. He's like, "Are you done yet?" Bonafide said, "From all that I've seen, dirty cops are connected to pretty much every crime." Yeah, a lot. They had this thing called Operation Silver Shuffle in Chicago, on the west side of Chicago, which they sell big time drugs over there. It was a group of police officers that were sticking up, or not sticking up like at gunpoint, but they were robbing or taking away the money from the drug dealers, taking their drugs, taking their weapons, taking everything. Drugs, cash, weapons, everything. And it was called Operation Silver Shuffle is what they wound up calling it. But they were notorious. And these were police officers. And I have a lot of friends that are police officers that's nothing like that, but it goes down. Yeah, he got what he deserved. Empress Hart, he got exactly what he deserved. I feel no pity. I feel no pity for anybody like that. Anybody that's trying to get over on anybody, I have no remorse for it at all. Whew. I feel a little bit better. The tension in my head is going away a little bit. I'll probably go turn on a movie and wait for my alarm clock to go off in an hour and a half. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get up to about 9 o'clock. I'm usually out of the house by 9 o'clock, but I don't think I'm gonna get up until 9 o'clock. It's not that important that I do. It really isn't. And normally that would cause me anxiety if I couldn't go to sleep by this time, and I know I had to get up at 6 o'clock to wake my daughter up. But now that she does her homework at home, all I have to do is help her with a few things that she don't understand, and we just upload her homework. I'm cool, because I know she's not going to be late for school. She never has. She's never missed a day. I'm cool. But I still, I'm going to be there, because she has to have all her homework turned in before 5 o'clock in the evening. And with her having problems sleeping now, she won't get up until 10 o'clock anyway. And from 10 to 1 is the time when the teachers will allow you to call them to make sure that everything is okay, everything is correct. Thank you, Bonafide. Yeah, I've been having a massive headache. My nephew was like, take Tylenol, take some Tylenol. I said, no, I don't want to take anything. He was like, well, you don't have to be extreme just because you stop taking medications. You can take Tylenol. I said, no, I cannot afford the luxury of taking Tylenol, because that was something that long before I got on any type of psych meds, that was something I abused because of insomnia. Taking Tylenol PMs or taking some type of PM medication would help me go to sleep. And it was cheaper at the time. It was cheaper than buying sleep aids, And I was never the one who take like one pill and go to sleep. I was always the one that would sit back and take, like, honestly, and I'm not exaggerating, it got to the point where I was taking like 10 pills at a time. I've taken up to, on my own, long before going to a doctor, I had taken up to 20 pills just to go to sleep at night one time. I go to the extreme with stuff. Now the other medication that I was on, that was prescribed. That was how much I was supposed to take. That's how much they told me I was supposed to take. But the Tylenols, no, I don't have that luxury. I don't want to fall back into that. I can see that happening quite easily. So I'm not about to do myself like that. Yeah, thank you, Empress Sahar. Thank you, Bonafide. Thank you, everybody who came and hung out with me. We even kicked it for 3 hours almost. Thank you. I like this even better than Sunday. I'm not going to say I like the better than Sunday chat, but I feel like, you know, it was a nice amount of interaction and we were able to talk about more things. If you all like that, let me know. I'm up early in the morning or whatever, and tend to business and stuff. Yeah, if I'm up late at night, I would definitely do another one of these chats. I like it. Yeah, she's strong. She's a shorty too. She is so cute. I just wish she'd get a stylist. I wish she'd get a stylist. I swear I do. I love Mayor Lightfoot. I'm so glad she won. I voted for her. But I wish she would get a stylist. Seriously, because she's too cute to wear some of the shoes she wear and wear some of the clothes that she wear. Because my girlfriend, one of my girlfriends that I used to live with, or we used to live together, she took a picture next to her, and my friend is short, and she was shorter than her, and I was just like, how tall is she? You know, because they had to make the podiums and stuff to the height so that she looks, you know, a certain height, so she looks taller than what she is. So, you know, it is what it is, but she is on point. Hey, Lucky coming to get me, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sahar. I'm glad to see you. Thank you, Bonafide. Thank you, everybody who came in. Thank you all for being here for me. Like Lucky wants to say good night. Say good night, Luck. Now watch. As soon as I'm done with this video, it's gonna. Well, I'm not gonna say that about this one. That's Sunday chats. But no, actually, there's a lot of videos I do. But by morning time, check and see how many people have a thumbs down to this. And they're not going to watch the video. They're not going to watch it. Trust me, this is 3 hours long. They're not even going to watch the first 10 minutes. And I bet you. So I said, hi, Lucky. So I got my pajamas. So I'm ready for my mommy. Time to go to bed. Okay, everybody. Try to get some rest. And he was short, too. Yeah, because Mayor Lightfoot is only about 4'8", 4'9". Thank you, Katie. I'm so glad to see you here. We'll see each other either here or on Pharaoh said that. We'll see each other there or here. I'm glad you came here tonight. Pharaoh must be asleep. Or he does a lot of stuff on Instagram too. But I'm gonna look this up, Bonafide. I got it written down. I'm gonna see if I can find this morning so I can try to go to sleep off of that. Thank you so much, Katie. Okay. Everybody saying goodbye, Lucky. Say goodbye. He got to get a haircut, y'all. He's not going to be able to get one soon, though. I might have to cut him down myself because I do have some clippers for him. But, yeah. We'll try this again tomorrow if everybody's up. I'm going to try to do it a little bit earlier, maybe like 12 o'clock or so if I'm up. All right, Bonafide. Lucky, say goodbye. Say peace and love. Say peace and love. Yeah. He's just like a baby. All right, you all. Thank you so much. I'll be putting out another video. If you have any ideas or some stuff that you want to see, let me know. Honestly, because I don't want to talk about, it's not that I don't want to talk about nutrition on my channel anymore or talk about updates as far as what I'm doing because, again, it's a lot of people that hate on that. They don't want you to be healthy. I know I shouldn't let that stop me, but then I'm like, I don't know. I'm having mixed feelings about talking about, you know, what's going on with me mentally, physically, spiritually and all that type of stuff. I might just say that for something else, maybe a book or something. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here, you all, and try to get some sleep. Thank you all for joining in. Hopefully you come in to. Hopefully we'll do it again. I'm sure we will, because the sleep deprivation is real. The insomnia is real. Trust me. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Bonafide. All right, peace and love, everybody. Have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and end this and try to make sure it's available to other people who want to thumbs down the chat. I gotta make sure that the people who want to thumbs down the chat have an opportunity to do so. Sure, send it to me, Bonafide. You could text it to me. You could text it to me. That would be cool. Yeah, do me that favor. Text it to me and I'll check it out. All right. Okay. All right, cool. Okay, text it to me. Yeah, I'll check it out. But I'm also going to check out this mermaids thing again, because I know that'll help me go to sleep. All right, peace and love, everybody. We're out of here. Blessings.